What's up everyone, Ralther here and welcome to another Villagers and Heroes video, and today I'm going to be showing you the talent builder. I'm going to be absolutely honest with you guys. This video that I'm doing right now is going to be one of the short ones again, and for the newer players in the game, as you already know, I'm doing all my content up until now for the newer players, and as soon as I get to endgame I'm going to be doing some other content as well. But I wanted to do this video not only because I wanted to show you the talent builder, which most of you probably don't know, but it's because I actually need a little bit more time to work on one of my other videos, which is going to be for the certain topics that have been going on with the community for a long time in the official forums, in the game itself, in the Discord channels, and I just wanted to touch upon those topics and have like a healthy discussion. It's not a rant or anything like that. I'm not, aiming to kind of offend someone, and I hope nobody takes it too personal, but it must be said. So yeah. But anyway, I'm not going to get into too much detail over there. Right now, let's focus on the talent builder. I'm going to put a link in the description for the talent builder in the video, in the description of the video, but this is what you basically see once you open it. You see all the trees for the warrior, wizard, hunter, and priest. Possibly once the new expansion comes out, A Tale of Earth and Sea, this is going to be actually upgraded, and we're gonna see for the shaman class too, but this is what we have so far. As you know, I'm a priest, so let's begin from here, and I'm going to tell you one thing for sure, and that's I'm going to have strictly builds for the min-maxers. I'm a min-maxer myself, and I don't want to go for anything off the meta to be, to be kind of different from the rest or anything like that. This is just my opinion. So anyway, this is how you build your character. You either choose one mastery or the other, and I'm talking about the main mastery. You either go for holy or shadow. That's it. And I'm going to do the rest of the classes as well, but you cannot have both. You can, of course, and you can make it work, don't get me wrong, but the fact is that it's not as effective if you want to be the min-maxer type, because you cannot spec into both of those. I mean, you cannot augment in your gear both having Holy Mastery and Shadow Mastery. The game is not going to allow you. So you either choose one or the other. And since I'm a min-maxer and I want to be probably the best output healer in the game, I'm going for Holy Tree. And I know my abilities because I played a lot of MMOs in the past, and I know that I can cope with the content of Villagers and Heroes fine on my own. I don't need to go for anything too drastic in terms of defense, so that's why I'm focusing on Holy Tree right now. But let me show you what I mean. So currently the first one is requiring 5 points. This is pretty easy for you to acquire in the early levels, especially if you rebirth and get your additional points. Because not only that you get 100% chance to take 25% standard level holy damage as retaliation, but also not only the Aura of Purity, but also the ultimate Zealous Mending. So 20% of your holy mastery is added to your savagery. And I just want to make a quick note here that if you started with the Thorncrest starting zone, you're going to increase your savagery tenfold. And this is pretty good if you want to go for critical strike heals. And then I'm doing this one too because it gives me the ultimate absorb shield. Later down the road you can augment into your gear mass absorb shield, which is going to let you put an absorb shield to everyone in your party, but this is only for you or if you want to shield somebody individually. But Consecration is not a bad perk for you as well, because damaging an enemy with a holy spell has a 30% chance to release a wave of holy energy. This is going to get a little bit more aggro if there are mobs stacked around together. But anyway, you're a priest, you have lots and lots of tools to cope with the whole thing. Basically, priests are like paladins on steroids, so yeah. Then I would get this and this. I realize it's a lot of clicking, but anyway. There we go. So now we have all the ultimates available and the entire holy tree maxed out. It's going to take me level 63 to actually max out the holy tree. And then, oh, that rhymed. Anyway, also as I said, I want to be the min-maxer type, and I don't want to go for like a damaging priest. I don't want to go for shadow, but I do want to go for balance here, because the next thing that I'm going to do is basically increase my precision. Mostly because I'm a priest who is solo. I want to do a little bit more damage to the enemies that I'm fighting, and also I get the ultimate harmonize, which is very, very good. Next, I'm gonna get Strength of Will, just because it gives me armor and magic resist, and the ultimate Condemn, which lowers the armor and magic resist for 15 seconds. Again, pretty good. As you can see here, however, this requires me to be level 90 with +2 rebirths, and that's too much already. But I have a theory over here, and that is that priest and wizard are pretty much having the same trees. I mean, you either choose the damaging tree or the other one, actually vice versa, the damaging tree or the other one, and then roll with the middle tree. Let me explain what I mean. So over here in the priest tree we have Open Seer, which gives me vitality and maximum health increased by 1% for each point invested, plus ultimate shield bash, which is also good. And then the next one is Well Read. Maximum mana increased by 65, and your mana regeneration increased by 6%, plus Natural Talent, where my mana is increased by 1000. This is pretty good. But anyway, what I mean here is that you either go with one or the other. Mainly because you remain with 15 talent points, so you can max out only one of those. You can, of course, put like that, but to be honest, I absolutely recommend you to max one of those. Let me explain why. If you are struggling with resources, go for Well Read. If you are struggling on keeping yourself alive, go with Open Seer. That's it. That's pretty much it. That's not a rocket science. I know that there's gonna be like veterans telling me that I'm probably not speccing the right way, but this is how I want to go, because I'm a min-maxer type, and this is the way that I'm going to take the most of my character over here. And wizards are pretty much the same. I'm going to show you why. There was a guy like last week that basically said, "Oh, I wanna be the best fire mage. I wanna do damage with my spell. So I'm going to do it right now for him on this video." So again, pretty much the same. I'm maxing out the entire fire tree, getting all the perks over here. And again, level 63 to max out the entire fire tree. And since I cannot gnog in my gear ice, and I don't need ice, I want to, have the best damage in the server, excluding any best in slot items over here. We're just talking like masteries. I'm gonna go for arcane. Single target spells. I'm gonna go for this because savagery is what we need to kind of have that crit damage, plus ultimate invisibility, which is going to save us at the time when we actually need it. And then again, you go for, if you're struggling with resources, maximum mana, or Kalistar's vitality for a little bit more survivability. And mage armor is not something to easily pass by, you know what I mean? And then ultimate rift fluctuations, which gives you every 9 to 18 seconds you restore 3% of your maximum mana, which is also good. You have sustain over here. And as a min-maxer, this is again what I would probably choose. It really depends on your playstyle, which one of those trees you're gonna take. But you can mix and match. It's your call. And for warrior is also easy because you either go for damage or tanking. So if I want to be a lightning warrior, I would probably go the entire lightning tree again. Oh my god, it's a lot of clicking. There we go. Level 63 again for everything. I get the entire tree. I don't need anything from here, really. If I want to do a little bit more damage, yeah, I can spec that. But the fact is, I really can have Fury with Lightning knocked into my gear. I can only have one of the two. So if I want to be the best tank, I'm going to go for Discipline. Some armor and magic resist. This one as well. And then again, if I want to get more tanky, vitality, and maximum health, and I'm gonna get the Indomitable, which is very good if you have a healer in the party. You know, you get like, while below 30% of your maximum health, oh, healing received is increased by 50%, which is too much. And then we have maximum mana increased by 20 and maximum regeneration. And the ultimate mountain song, Heart of the Mountains bonuses are doubled. Yeah, that's pretty good, of course, if you're struggling managing resources and keeping your party, you know, not taking the whole aggro, but it really matters on your playstyle and on your group. So think about that. And hunters, if you want to go for the pure damage, go for marksman, and if you want to go for, you know, a little bit like an off healer, and you could probably go as a nature. But really, again, you're mix and matching with the middle tree. It's not rocket science, like I said. It's pretty much the same for all the classes. If you're the type of min-maxed player, and I know that probably some veterans are not gonna be in the same opinion as I am, but this is how I would probably spec all my characters, to be honest, because I want to take the most out of them. And even if there's any way that this will probably kind of like help me, if let's say if I'm a lightning warrior and there's some stuff over here that may help me kind of boost my singular target damage, yeah, that's amazing. But I don't want to be the jack of all trades. I either want to go for full damage or full tanking. That's what I mean, and that's for every class. So currently I want to be the best holy priest in the game. Yeah, I'm going for full holy. I'm not going to go for anything, you know, concerning shadow. So yeah. But before I actually end this video, I wanted to show you something else over here. Please go to the official forums and check this guy's builds. This guy is doing the best builds in the Villagers and Heroes community. You'll be able to take a look at all of his hard work in the community sub-forum and tutorials and guides. So he has everything written so clear, so easy for you to understand, and here is going to this is basically like a Bible for the new players. And the main thing I wanted to focus on is here, subclass builds, which is currently in progress. So he's currently building this, but eventually when this is actually done, it's going to be pretty good. He'll probably upgrade it once the Shaman class comes in, but anyway, you get to see all the priority stats for warriors, for fire wizards, for hunters, everything, priests, whatever. And you'll know what type of priority stats you want to go for, like how you're going to be crafting your gear, how you're going to be doing the best in slot items for your character, etc. So yeah, go and read that carefully. But whenever you see a guide from this guy, be sure to read it. So yeah. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to put out the next video pretty soon once I'm done with the whole discussion video. I hope I don't bore you with the next 20 minutes of the next video that I'm going to post. But anyway, if you want to have like a good discussion, I recommend you join me in the comments below. So again, thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button and also click the like and notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next one.